Howdy! My name is Bailey Strohmeyer. I'm a senior marketing major from Temple, Texas. Last summer I had the good luck to complete an international internship in Dublin, Ireland for 8 weeks. This was a PR marketing internship with Wallace Myers International. I think the most impactful thing that I saw over there for 8 weeks was just being completely immersed in a totally different culture for 8 weeks. Here in Texas, you drive 8 hours and you're still in Texas, and the culture is very, very similar to what you're used to. Over in Europe, it's a totally different thing. You drive for 8 hours and you've crossed through 3 different countries. It's much more of a global marketplace, and there are many more different ideas and cultures and backgrounds at play. And it's very interesting to see all of that kind of intermingle in the workplace. Specifically in a recruiting firm where I was, there were people all over the room speaking different languages, hiring different peoples. I got to file resumes in all sorts of different languages. Wasn't a challenge at all. And it's just a very different world and a very eye-opening experience to see how all of that interacts and intermixes and how it affects the workplace dynamic. I think that as far as personal growth goes, there is an enormous amount of confidence that comes from completing an international experience. Obviously there were technical skills that you learn on the job that apply to marketing and PR both internationally and in the States, and that's something that I will take to future internships and future careers with me. But as far as being in a country by yourself, learning how to use the bus systems, learning how to use the subways and to book your flights and to book your appointments and your different things that you need to do, there is an enormous amount of confidence to be gained there, and that's something intangible that continues with you in everything that you do for the rest of your life. For students who are considering study abroad, I have 3 main pieces of advice. 1, start early. Make sure that you have enough time to get all of your class credit, all of your passports, and everything set up so that it is not something you have to worry about while you're over there. 2, apply for scholarships. It is super helpful when you're trying to fund your studies abroad. And then 3, really focus on what you want to get out of your abroad experience. For me, I wanted to be in a foreign country in one place for longer than just 3 or 4 days. But I didn't want to be over there for an entire semester either. So I picked an 8-week program in Dublin. So make sure that you know exactly what level of immersion, what level of traveling around day by day that you want to have in your trip, and find the program that really is going to be the most beneficial for you professionally and personally. Go abroad because you can learn about yourself, you can learn about new cultures and new experiences, and you can broaden your horizons. If you're on the fence about study abroad, yes, absolutely, do it. It was hands down one of the coolest experiences I have had at Texas A&M. It both expanded my horizons to more global matters as opposed to just more local things. It was something that now stands out on my resume. Every single interview that I have been on since then, it has been a main talking point. Everybody wants to know about Dublin and what I did there, what I got to see, what I learned from it. It's something that sets you apart from other candidates. And it's something that really builds you up and makes you a little bit more competitive, a little bit more of an advantage to have.